But...
Yes. Oh, damn. Sorry. But... Thank you very much.
That's right.
Thanks. Let's go!
Yeah.
Yes.
No. But...
No.
Leave it to me. That settles it then.
Well done!
Well, shall we be off?
Yeah. We finally have all 3 pieces! This has been a long time coming. Finally, the first mural Tao ever made. Tao? That's Guernica's real name. I swore I'd always be there to protect her. But then, I left her behind. I can't even describe how impressive Tao is. She had to have suffered so much when I was gone. She had every right to be furious. But Tao always stayed strong. She never broke her promise to me. Luka-san, you really believe in your sister, don't you? Of course I do. She's way stronger than I am. And now that we've reassembled our mural... I'm gonna go find Tao. It's time for her big sis to teach her a lesson. We should go too. Guernica asked for our help. I'm about to open a manhole directly in their base. Get good and ready. It hurts! It hurts! Help me, Jerry! What's happening to me? How can this happen in the streets? Answer me, Jerry! Huh? Why? Why does it hurt so much?
Quit your puling. Yet another reason why artists disgust me. Do you all really need so much coddling?
What are you saying, Jerry?
I've gone through so much trouble to break you, yet you still retain some vestige of your true heart. Anyone else would be completely under my control by now. You have no idea how annoying this is.
No, Jerry! How could you? Help! Sis! Please help me!
This again? Really? No matter how many times I try breaking you, you just won't let her go. Well, that's neither here nor there. I'll just scrub as much of your mind as I can. And I'll wipe your precious sister out soon enough as well. I'll make it quite the spectacle for you.
No! No!
Now let's get you ready, Guernica. We have important guests to receive. It's almost time for the grand finale.
All right, this is it.
Strange. This place is in great condition. Nothing like the rest of the streets.
It certainly is unsettling to see such a drastic difference.
Greetings. We've been expecting you.
Jerry! Let Guernica go! Give me back my sister!
You speak as if I'm holding her against her will. Look, she's come to greet you as well.
Guernica? What's wrong?
Die.
Die! You! And you! And you! Die! I'm gonna kill you! And paint with your blood!
Something's happened. The way she's acting now.
Hey! Snap out of it, Guernica!
Were we too late?
I'm gonna spread you all over these walls!
Not good. Here she comes.
She's too strong. At this rate, we're not going to make it much longer.
She's practically carnage incarnate. This truly may be it for us.
Stop, Guernica! You honestly hate the world this much?
Lucas-san!
Stupid child, you're wasting your breath.
Because it took away one thing that mattered to me. I'm going to lose it all. I might as well watch everything burn!
You've only lost sight of the truth. Back home, on the streets, you actually gained things too, didn't you? Not just rage, either. Things like love and kindness and family. We learned all those on the street. It was where we found our greatest treasure. Hope for the future. adventure. Even when we were fighting tooth and nail to survive, we had that to keep us going. Guernica. No. Tao. You remember that, right? If you feel like you don't have any hope left, then I'll give you all of mine. After all, that's what big sisters do.
Luca. Sis.
Stop this at once!
Not happening. You're going to leave them alone.
Oh, what in the hell? Step aside right now, or I'll flay you alive!
Careful now, Jerry. Your true colors are showing.
We scurried all over the streets to get this for you, Tao. Remember our first mural?
Sis. Sis!
Oh, good. You finally remember me.
Sis! I'm so sorry!
Don't be sorry. This is just the natural way of things. And your big sis will always be there for you. Always. Remember now?
I do. Luca was always like that. Always. If we didn't have enough food, Luca would just tell me she was full. Even when I knew it wasn't true. I knew she was suffering. That's why I lost her. Oh, Luca!
And do you remember, Tao? That promise we made?
Yes, I do. We said we would create art that spoke for the people like us, the people on the bottom. And that our art would be so massive, and our message so loud, that no one could turn away from it. That was the promise we made together.
That's good. Now I'm ready.
No, sis! I can't lose you again! Please! I can't! I can't!
Don't be so clingy, Tao. Remember, I'll live on through our promise for as long as you keep it. And that's why I know we'll be fine.
Yeah, we will.
Well, see ya.
Later.
What in the... Guernica shouldn't be able to recover like that. This can't happen.
Well, it has. And you'll never understand how.
So what's next? Personally, I'd recommend surrendering.
Jerry.
Guernica, these wretches stand in the way of your dream. They are enemies of art. You must kill them or...
Jerry, what the hell did you do to me? What did you do to my sister? There's only one thing you got right about me. My art is fueled by my rage. But my rage is at my own mistreatment, at what all the outcasts of society have suffered. How would killing everyone in the world solve that? Jerry, you manipulated me, didn't
a poor one at that.
What was that?
You heard me. Who even gives a shit about art? Absolute dolts who like feeling smart. People with pointless lives. You do it for representation, to speak for the unheard. There's a reason nobody listens to street trash. All you've done is hide your self-gratification with a punk-flavored sugarcoating of empathy.
You're full of shit! Tell me, what the hell do you even want with me anyway?
I need your ability to influence others. It's the linchpin to my plan. I'm going to amass every single pathetic human on Earth and burn them alive through their precious art. Soon there'll be nothing but a serene world of ash and silence.
It sounds as if you've concocted a plan to eliminate those you can't understand. If I may be frank, you're highly delusional.
Stupid little human. You put on your intellectual airs, but you can't even grasp the things I see.
So you're that superior, eh? Let me guess. You're a god.
Don't speak of things you can't comprehend. This chit-chat has grown pointless. I'm merely here to carry out my duty. And I kill anything that gets in my way. Oh, dear. You I'm going to spare. When this is done, we'll have ourselves a nice, fresh start. We'll start off by scrubbing your mind until there isn't a single trace of your sister left in your memory.
Jerry, you're dead! You guys...
We made a promise to your sister. We've got your back.
Thank you.
I tire of this farce. It's time to reveal my true glory.
I hate to admit it, but you...
Such loathing. I am the architect of the streets. Everything you see here only exists because I willed it so. To think that such lowly beings as yourselves stand any chance against me is absolutely laughable.
You think you're the boss here? Don't make me laugh.
What's so amusing?
Nice try bluffing, Jerry. If you really control everything here, why didn't you just wipe Luca out yourself?
Shut your mouth.
This is a spiritual world built from the mind. The imagination sets the rules here. The memory of my big sis was the one thing you couldn't ever control. That's why you were afraid of me. My imagination's more powerful here than you! If you think you're in charge of the streets, then you just watch me prove you wrong!
Cease this tantrum. A lowly fool like you has no place to find me.
Try to stop me all you like. I'm still in control of this world.
What have you done with this place? I told you, I'm the architect of this world. How dare you cover up my fine work? This is worse than insulting. It's a downright desecration.
Desecration! Don't get so worked up. It's just the law of the land for street art, you know? Anything that looks like shit is fair game to cover up.
Wow.
You disgusting lowly humans.
That's a thief! Let's get her ass.
Impossible. Bested by humans?
Before we wrap this up, would you mind telling us whose orders you've been following?
No. I've not been granted permission to reveal the truth. What a pity. To think I'd fall short of my duty over something so pointless as art.
You talk an awful lot of shit about art. But you still recognized my ability, didn't you?
Oh.
You may be a rotten, miserable thing. But even still, you got my art. On that point alone, I think we were able to see eye to eye.
Artists are such unbelievable nitwits. Can't even bring yourself to hate me properly. Guernica, you silly child.
So we'll never find out who she really was?
Doesn't do us any good thinking about it now.
Well, I'm glad you're okay now, Guernica-san. Sorry, Tao-san.
Guernica's just fine. You're the only ones who know my old name. I'm both Tao and Guernica. Plus, I've got Luca with me. Big Sis is right here in my heart. I know that for a fact.
She's in your heart.
What's wrong? Are you crying?
What? Why am I... I'm sorry. Please, don't mind me. More importantly, what are you going to do now, Guernica-san?
The same thing I always do. Keep making art for all the poor saps out there. People just like me. And for all the bastards who trample us and make sure we're never heard. I'll get right up in their faces. But I imagine that won't sit well with certain folks.
Considering your artistic reputation, it wouldn't be impossible for you to shift into mainstream success. But I wager that would go against your principles.
Yep, you called it. I have to keep my promise to Luca. And there are others. People who showed me kindness out on the street. I'm walking this path for them until there's not another step left in front of me. Well, I'm already a big fan of the Phantom Thieves. So now we're just even. Alright then. It's about time we say goodbye. I'll send you all back home.
We'll miss you, Guernica-san. Luca-san, too.
Same here. Catch you later, Phantom Thieves. And thanks again. I'm sure our paths will cross again at some point. Even if we forget this moment. I know it.
Where am I? Wait, how am I? Ah, my righteous Lord, you grace me with your presence. Forgive me. I lacked the strength to fulfill my duty. Yes, I understand. Destruction and chaos are certainly contrary to your will. I will wholly accept my return to the Void, along with all my thoughts. As I return to the Void, I shall pray that your desire for a harmonious world will be brought to fruition. A tranquility going out to all the earth.
Huh? What am I doing here?
Yoshizawa-san, and you as well? I came here to investigate the graffiti, then... Wait, what the... Where'd it go? There's no graffiti graffiti here?
You know, I've actually got the same feeling that there used to be something here. Senpai, don't you feel like something's off? It's like there's a gap in my memory, but for some reason it's not concerning.
At any rate, it appears I'm back to square one in my investigation. I'll be heading off now.
All right, take care. We should get going too, huh? I'll see you at school.
A sight many would have thought impossible. A colossal mural covering the entire front of a government building. Despite the high security, this work was completed in a single night. Experts have already weighed in. This is unmistakably the work of Guernica. A public work of this scale has not been seen before. Many are already claiming that this will propel Guernica to international fame.
A load of that, Phantom Thieves. They're finally taking notice. When our paths cross again, it'll be with a smile.
Some are calling for the graffiti's immediate removal, while others, both locally and abroad, are demanding its preservation. While removing and replacing the entire facade would be impossible, alternative solutions are currently flying about.
Man, this has the whole city freaking out. It's on all the channels. I never expected someone else out there to pull our kind of stunts. An expert now, huh? But I do agree with you. There's something about it that just grabs you. By the way, you seem awfully cheerful. Whew, we need to get going. We don't want to make the chief flip his lid.
benefits and drawbacks of the mural's removal will be discussed in a public press conference this afternoon.
Goodness gracious, this must be a right nuisance for the governor. Statesmen like yourself should avoid getting involved in trivial matters such as these. A leader of the masses must always hold sight of the big picture. Understand, Toshiro?
Yes, of course, Father.
Do you, though? You seem rather fascinated by the whole affair.
I'm merely considering the precarious position that the governor finds himself in. Here the political world is on the cusp of change, and now he's being tripped up by some petty vandalism.
So long as you understand the situation.